The word modest means having a moderate sense of self-regard, restrained by a sense of propriety or humility. From the Latin modestus, meaning keeping due measure, sober, gentle, temperate, which is from modus, meaning measure or manner. From the Proto-Indo-European med, which means take appropriate measures. Med happens to be the root of model, modern, mold, and is even related to media. The word modest contains the word mode, and a mode is a way, method, state of being, or preset condition. A mode is a way of operating. In technology, it's programmed settings. In mathematics, the mode is the most frequently occurring value, the average common state. When someone is described as modest, it often means they are behaving within the bounds of what is considered socially acceptable or statistically typical. It's like a default setting. They have accepted the mold of modern society and choose to be modest. To be modest is often portrayed as a virtue, being humble, not prideful or drawing too much attention to oneself. To be in modest mode is to operate with a narrow bandwidth, safe, quiet, agreeable, obedient, programmed. Modesty could symbolize conformity or restraint. It suggests that someone is in a mode of behavior that is externally imposed, like following a doctrine or what someone else tells them they should do, someone else's definition of what is appropriate. Modesty can become a performance of accepted programming rather than the expression of authentic desires. A modest person may avoid standing out, avoid expressing strong opinions or unique qualities for fear of seeming prideful or inappropriate. This very avoidance can be a signal of being in a mode, a preset program that discourages divergence. To be modest in the system's eyes is to fall in line, to walk in the center of the bell curve, to be unthreatening, predictable, safe, in a mode. To be in a mode is to run a script. Airplane mode, low power mode, silent mode. A system places us in modes to control expression and limit range. Modesty is a signal that you're in a predefined behavioral mode, one that has been deemed acceptable by the control grid. Not because it is morally superior, but because it is less sovereign, less chaotic, less unruly. The mode is the most common value, and the modest person wants to fit the average. They don't want to be too loud, too bright, too much, too sensitive, too different. Is modesty virtuous, or is it suppression disguised as virtue? Is modesty somehow a denial of the inner self and diminishing of the internal light in order to remain acceptable within a programmed system? While modesty can be a choice born from inner peace and humility, it is important to examine if it's truly a genuine desire or a conditioned mode. Only by examining our behaviors can we switch from external programming back into internal sovereignty, following the conscience over the matrix. It's not about shrinking to fit. It's more about honoring your nature, knowing when to shine, knowing when to rest. We have dark and light in us for a reason. There is a time that we need to use both, and we need to accept our entire authentic self to truly find contentment and peace here. Have a good day.